Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Arham. I tell you about how we can join data in SQL. In SQL, we can also join the data of two tables. So the basic syntax for inner join all columns in both tables. Select static from left table, inner join right table on left table ID is equal to right table ID. So by this way, we can join that data of two tables. In this, we must the both tables contain a similar values. By this way, we can join in their data. If we want to combine the database of the cities and countries on cities table, then we can write below syntax. Select static from cities. The cities must be a left table, inner join countries. The countries is a right table. So on cities dot country ID, country code is equal to countries dot code. Both code are same. So by this way, these data can be inner join. Modify select statement to keep only the name of city, the name of country, and the name of region the country reside. Select city dot name as city, country dot name as country, and region. From cities, inner join countries on cities dot country code, countries dot code. So these are the similar. Uh, by this way we can and find out the cities name, country names, and region. Each countries you want to get the country name, its region, the fertility rate and unemployment rate for both 2015 and 2010. So this is the query we can solve by this way. Select C dot code. C dot C means country because because as we know that AS is used to give the temporary name to the column. So that's why if for the shortcut we use C dot code, name, region, E dot year, fertility rate, unemployment rate, and E represent the economics. From country as C, inner join population as P on code C dot code, P dot country code. Inner join economics as E on country code and E dot code, and year is equal to P year. So by this way we can get the information. Inner join with using. When joining table with a common field name, for example, select static from countries, inner join economics on country.code is equal to economic.code. You can use using as a shortcut. So here we don't need to write these type of syntax. We only use using code. So by this way, this using identify or specify that the code present in both country table and economic tables. So by this way, we can shortcut our syntax. Self join. In self join, we relate one table with itself. In inner join, we can relate two tables, but in self join, we can relate table with itself. So here is a sentence, is a problem. Select the country code from P1 and the size field from P1 and P2. So alias P1 dot size as size 2010 and P2 dot size as size 2015. Extend on where P1 dot year 2010 match with P2 dot year 5 minus 5. So it's mean 2010 50 minus 5. With two numeric fields A and B, the percent growth from A to B can be calculated as B minus A over A multiplied by 100 in growth per se. So this is a query. and this query can be solved out by using these type of syntax. Select P1 dot P1 represent population, country code, country size as size 2010, P2 size as 2015, P2 size minus P1 size slash P1 size or multiply by 100 as growth per se. From population as P1, inner join population as P2. So by this way, the our this syntax can be prosecute and give a specific result. Case when and then using country table. Using country table, create a new field as geo size growth. If the surface area is greater than 2 million, geo size is large. If the greater than 3 lakh 50,000 but less than 2 million, medium, otherwise the growth size is small. So these are the case which can apply in this syntax. So case when surface area greater than 2 millions, then large. If it is in between this, then it's medium, and after that else it is small. So by this way we can and categorize our information. Left join. Select name, country, region from cities as C. Left join country as C2 on C. The left join and right join, left join and right join both are same and they have similar syntax. So I can explain it with the help of these table. So the inner join. In inner join, we can join the data. We can join the only data which have same values. For example, their serial number is 1 and 4 and its serial number is 1, 4. So the 1, 4 serial number information can be given out. But in left join, the information of the left table are all given out, but the right table, the information which are not in the right can be represented as a empty. And in right, the right table is similar as the left. In the right table, the information of all the right table are given out, and the information of left table are empty, which are not matched with it. Full join. In full join, the all information about right and left are represented by it, and the information which are not matched with it can be represented empty. So its syntax is similar as with the right and left join, but in this we can use full join instead of right join, of left join or inner join. In crossing join, for example, the one can be multiplied by with a b c, 2 multiplied by with a b c, and 3 with a b c. So by this way the crossing join can be formed. Union and union all. The union give only the information which are not repeated, but union all give information that are repeated. And intersection give the common information. So this is the syntax. Exceptions give the result that or no, the result of your query may surprise in terms of number of capital cities that do not appear in this list. So thus the syntax of this query is select capital from countries. So these information cannot be contained in our result except select name from cities ordered by capital. Semi join. Semi join. Semi join semi-joint. Select president, country, continent from president, where country in, select name from state where independent greater than 18. So that is a semi-joint. Anti-joint. Anti-joint, it gives the information that are not that are it give those information which are it give those info it give it does not give information that are prosecute that are written in this syntax. Okay, here is an example. Select all the fields from population with record corresponding to larger than this time the average value average you calculate in the first task for 2015. In other words, the 10 with the subquery. Select static from populations where life expectancy greater than 1.15. Select average life expectancy from population where release year is equal to 2015 and year is equal to 2015. So by this way, our syntax can be execute and give a result. So that is a certificate that I get from the Datacamp. That is from my side. Thank you.